So it's a 1-0 count to the leadoff man. And Wraith Peterson, yesterday he went 1 for 3 with 1 run and 2 strikeouts. So pretty similar lineups from each team. And that one's going to be smoked into center field. Bercius giving chase. He's coming in, and that's going to be a drop in front of Earhart. So again, weak contact from this pitching staff of the Horseshoes, but they are just finding holes. This is exactly how yesterday started with the Pistol Shrimp. Excuse me, a 6-5 victory for the LumberKings. And that 3-0 pitch is downstairs. So back-to-back walks. That's a 4-pitch walk. Bases are already loaded, and we're going to see a mound visit early from pitching coach Ryan Oden. Again, Martinez did not bat for Arkansas State through a few innings, but he's here in the lineup batting 4th, so he can clearly swing it. Hit .364 at Iowa Central as a freshman. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's a big pitch there from Rushing. Hopefully that settles him down, and now he's 1 pitch away from a possible double play ball and getting it out of a jam. Big pitch from Rushing. And that's a check swing. He absolutely went, back-to-back strikeouts, and now there's 2 gone with the bases loaded. So Rushing finally dialing it in here, getting back in the zone, and he's shown that he's got good stuff. Couple looks from Rushing. Big pitch, 2-2. Swing and a miss, absolutely. He went, and Rushing works out of a bases-loaded jam. He strikes out the side after giving up a bloop single and 2 walks, but the Memphis product has dialed it in. Horseshoes look to take the lead, heading to the bottom of the first. So first and second, 1 out. Horseshoes look to take an early lead. That's going to be chopped to the second baseman, Womack, and it goes underneath his glove. Here comes Kirk, and the Horseshoes are on the board, taking a big turn. Andrew Hart, he ends up at third base, and the Horseshoes capitalize on an error. It's 1-0 here in the bottom of the first. At Central Michigan his freshman year, but this kid can hit. That one's going to be chopped in. It finds a hole. Finds through the 3-4 hole. Here comes a run. It's 2-0 Horseshoes. Earhart goes first to third on the base hit, and Boutinga drives in the second run of the game. Horseshoes lead 2-0. They are capitalizing on the mistake by the second baseman, Womack. And this is a much better start for the Horseshoes. Trailing 3-0 after 1 yesterday, now find themselves up 2-0. That's going to be a long walk out to the mound. Go back out there. He struck out 3 in order after loading the bases. That one's going to be tapped weakly. Routine Sunday hop for Tyler. He fires over to first. Low throw, and it's not picked out by Boutinga, so that's going to be an error on the third baseman, Tyler, as he took his time, had an easy play. Plenty of time with the catcher Buchanan running, but Rushing looking for a big strikeout. Womack waits on deck. He walked in his first plate appearance. 0-2 pitch. Bases loaded. That one's going to be lined, and on a hop to the shortstop, it slips under the glove of Kirk. 1 run scores. They're going to hold the other runner, and Murph McCurdy at third base, and the LumberKings find themselves on the board. That ball absolutely scorched off the bat from Peterson. That's going to be his second hit of the afternoon. Peterson at first, Swarbrick at second, McCurdy at third. Womack at the plate, full count. That one's going to be blooped out to center right field. That one's going to drop down the line, and it's going to roll to the wall. Here comes 1 run. 2 runs are going to score, and they're going to hold Peterson at third base, and an RBI double from Chase Womack. And just like that, the 2-0 lead for the Horseshoes has disappeared, and they trail 3-2. Back with the 2-run double. Roark does that one. That's going to get a weakly hit ground ball to the second baseman. That is Koza. He gobbles that one up, fires over to first Boutinga, but a run does come in to score. That'll belong to Rushing, but it's the first out of the second inning finally, and the LumberKings have tacked on 4 runs. Roark does that one. That's going to get a weakly hit ground ball to the second baseman. That is Koza. He gobbles that one up, fires over to first Boutinga, but a run does come in to score. That'll belong to Rushing, but it's the first out of the second inning finally, and the LumberKings have tacked on 4 runs. A big strike 3 call on strike 2, but it's an even count at 2-2. Roark, that one's going to be blooped out to center field. It's going to fall in front of Bercius. That's going to bring in the 5th run of the inning as the LumberKings lead 5-2. It's 2-1. And there's a fastball. That one goes to the backstop. Here comes McCurdy. Swarbrick advances to second base, and it's 6-2. A couple wild pitches past balls allow that run coming to score to extend the lead to 6-2 for the LumberKings. There's going to be rolled over the shortstop. That's going to find the 5-6 hole. Charging in is Odin. They're going to fire that one home, but there's going to be no play. It skips away, goes underneath the catcher's glove, and that's going to drive in a run. French did not able to back it up, and an ill-advised throw from Odin in left field is the third error of the game, and it is now 7-2 LumberKings. His extra position players, that's going to be a line shot. That is the third hit for Wraith Peterson. He takes the wide turn as it goes in the line. Odin's throw down to the second base. It's going to be cut off. There's no play. So Wraith Peterson is tearing up the Horseshoes pitching staff. He is 3 for 4, adding that double down the left field line. That ball was scorched off the bat, hit very well. Hit that hanging fastball that was up in the zone, and he jumped all over it. Just really struggled to find the zone. 4 walks total, 3 hits. He was pulled after a Chase Womack double. And that one's going to be poked over through the 5-6 hole. That's going to sneak through the infield. They're going to wave around. Odin's throw home is going to be offline, and Womack trots into second base, and a very aggressive base running puts the 8th run on the board for the LumberKings. Game has a 9.5 out of 10 rating, which is just unbelievable. And that one's going to be a base hit into left field, and that one is going to score a run. So a 2-out single from Blake Timmons. Grout just advances, goes station to station, hits second base, and again, you could probably hear some chirps from that dugout as 2 walks in the inning, both on very questionable pitches that could have easily been strike 3. But nonetheless, it's 9-2 on the 9th hit. Look very good. That one's going to sneak through the 3-4 hole. They're going to wave around Kirk. Here he comes. Throw from Hackett. Right field's going to be too late and up the line. Koza takes the turn, and he goes to third. So Batinho with his 3rd hit of the game and his 2nd RBI. And the Shoes finally get another hit. And Batinho, he's responsible for both of them. 9-6, big pitch, 0-2, Lavin to Kirk. Fastball, ring him up, strike 3. Kirk knew it, and he's upset with the strike zone. He's got a few words for Eric Prince, but the Shoes tack on 4 runs. They're right back into this game as they trail 9-6, heading to the top of the 8th. Came in and worked out of a bases-loaded jam with a 3-pitch strikeout. Now he's got to run on first in Koza. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2nd strikeout for Lavin, and Andujar put up a good at-bat, but just overpowered on that fastball, fouled off 3 sliders in a row. Koza. There's a fastball, swing and a miss. Just blew up Earnhardt on a fastball up in the zone. I was guessing slider. I would have been wrong, and I would have struck out as well. Butina's worked him back to an even count. Lavin deals, slider, ring him up, strike 3. Lavin strikes out the side after giving up a leadoff single. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The 4th strikeout in a row from Sam Lavin. 5th of his outing. He's seen 6 batters. He struck out 5 of them. Runner at first, 1 out, 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's the 6th strikeout. Throw down to first, and this ball game is going to be over. Strike him out, throw him out, and the Horseshoes run themselves out of the inning as Mariska gets too far off of first base, and that's a win for the LumberKings. And the Shoes try to complete the comeback. They scored 4 in the 7th. Could not strive enough to get past that 9-2 deficit. They fall to 0-2 on the season.